Hey guys, Brett here, connecting from UbiCentral, and today I'll be counting down 5 things that Assassin's Creed Unity did right. Now, these are features that I personally liked and I think should be implemented into Assassin's Creed Victory. So with that said, let's get started with my list. First, let's talk about one of the main selling points of Unity, the mission level designs. From Assassin's Creed 1 all the way back to Black Flag, the objectives were pretty much the same. Tail this enemy and don't get caught. While Unity still features some tailing missions, the outcome won't be restarting the whole level like in previous games. Instead, when you're caught, you'll actually have the opportunity to still pass the mission, but in a different way. Now, I don't know about you, but this definitely prevented me from a lot of anger and frustration. On to the next thing Unity did right, we had the combat system. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about this, so just hear me out. The combat system in Unity has a lot of issues with glitches and hit detection, there's no doubt about it. However, it changed up the series combat for the better. In all of the Assassin's Creed games before Unity, with the exception of 1 or 2, you would rarely die from combat. It was pretty much just counter and kill over and over again, and you'd beat the game with no trouble. With Unity though, you actually have a challenge. Like I mentioned earlier, there's still a lot of room for improvement, but I ultimately think this was for the better. Speaking of things that are better for the series, I think we all can agree on this next one. Playable interiors. It's one thing when you create a beautiful map with a ton of buildings you can only look at, and it's another when you can enter at least 1/4 of the buildings on a map, which is something Unity definitely nailed. The amount of buildings you can enter in game is just insane, and the best part about it is the interiors are all unique as well as the people inside of them. Also, bonus points for making the buildings all at a one-on-one scale. Moving on to the next thing on this list, we have character customization. Character customization was a huge part of Assassin's Creed Unity for many reasons. One being that your assassin was unique. You can make him more stealthy, pick certain weapons he could carry, and change his outfit to something that fits your style. The options for customizing your assassin are endless. But like the combat system, there's still room for improvement, such as letting us create our own assassin from scratch. A really good example of this would be Saints Row, where you can pretty much create anything you want. Hopefully Ubisoft will explore character customization more and more because honestly, it's a really good thing to have. And that brings us to the last thing on this list, which is a co-op mode. Thank you Ubisoft for finally giving us the ability to play with our friends and tackle missions together. Some of my greatest moments in Unity were playing with my buddies and just having a good time. I've mentioned this several times, but with the addition of a multiplayer mode, this will increase the longevity of the future games even more, and I mean just imagine playing both co-op and multiplayer with your friends. Anyways, these were the top 5 things Assassin's Creed Unity got right, at least for me. If you have a different list though, feel free to comment down below. And before this video ends, I just want to give a huge thank you for the constant support on both this channel and EA Central. We actually just hit 1,000 subscribers over there, which is just insane. And if you haven't already, definitely check it out. A link will be in the description below. As always though, to stay up to date on everything Ubisoft, make sure to subscribe right here on UbiCentral.